Alright, go.
I'd like to give a shout out to Yelena Trejo.
Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to Tessie Rojo for being my buddy.
And I'd like to give a shout out to Lisbeth Resendez. Dude, I think she's my cousin.
Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to Alan Trejo.
I'd like to give a shout out to Danita Perez.
A shout out to Mireya Liel.
I'd like to give a shout out to Lucero Nava.
I'd like to give a shout out to Diana Levchenko for having the coolest last name in school.
Yes, she's badass. Oh, dude, she also has like the prettiest eyes. I'm just saying. I'd like to give a shout out to Jasmine J. Patel.
Who's that?
Jasmine J. Patel.
I'd like to give a shout out to, how you say that? The Jalen?
Jime or something?
Jaime Bernal forgetting about me. I do go.
I'd like to give a shout out to Brianna Whitmore.
I'd like to give a shout out to Brianna Abernathy.
Oh yeah, she doesn't talk to me anymore.
Yeah, dude.
Since like 5th grade.
Cause you're gay.
Fuck you.
I'm just fine. I go, dude.
Oh damn. I'd like to give a shout out to Andrea Diaz.
For being a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my phone's turned off. Go again.
I'd like to give a shout out to Abigail Garcia
For
moving schools.
I'd like to give a shout out to Daisy Hernandez.
Dude, why'd you change your last name? That's stupid.
I think that is her other last name though.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Right.
Oh damn, which one was I? I'd like to give a shout out to Rachel Santian. Your brother needs to give me back my icon and like some money.
I'd like to give a shout out to Raquel Franco for cutting herself.
Emo. You're for having those badass snake bites.
Oh, snake bite.
Little things that she has right
Yeah, cool snake bites.
I'd like to give a shout out to Miriam Boo Saldana.
For going out with Irvin.
Like
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta make this quick, dude. It's gonna be last time.
I know.
Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to Tanya C. Garcia for being short.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I go cool.
I'd like to give a shout out to Fabiana Estrada.
I'd like to give a shout out to Jessica Garcia.
I'd like to give a shout out to Rosa Hernandez.
I'd like to give a shout out to Nancy Paris for being strangers. So, hit me up.
I'd like to give a shout out to I already said Veronica Sarin.
I'd like to give a shout out to Abigail Gonzalez for being pretty.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mitzi Chavez.
For
Dude, just move on.
okay, man. I'd like to give a shout out to Sayonara Mejia.
Yeah, she's weird, dude. She calls me Butterboy. Like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, she broke up with my cousin, dude.
She did?
Yeah, dude. Kevin.
Oh. Was he crying?
I don't know, but he's in a wheelchair now.
He is? Why?
Yeah, 'cause he got jumped.
He got jumped?
Yeah.
Was he crying?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to Myra Nava
For
being pretty and for like not talking to me.
I'd like to give a shout out to Alejandra Garcia.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's weird.
I don't talk to her that much.
Oh yeah, and for having some badass shoes. She has Cool Gray's 11. Cool Gray 11. Yeah, and I'd like to give a shout out to Armani Hardy.
For giving me candy sometimes.
And for like being, I don't know.
Dude, I think like it's gonna be like 16 minutes again.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it.
Oh fuck it, go.
See, let's just give out shout out. Like, just finish the whole list in one.
I'd I'd like to give a shout out to Anayeli Rodriguez for
being cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to give a shout out to Mariah Orduña,
Who's that?
Eric's girlfriend.
Well, I'd like to give a shout out to Lizzie Martinez for being there when we had like the best memory. Oh yeah, and like riding the zipper with me at the fair. I was scared.
Do you think they can hear us, dude?
I don't know. We didn't even do a sound check. Damn. Fuck it.
Whatever, dude. Alright, I'd like to give a shout out to Alyssa Sihon.
Chawan.
Chawando.
Chowun. Oh, Jesus. You need to call us someday and tell us how to pronounce your last name.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I think we should call her right now.
Dude, I don't have her number. You can ask her for her number.
Can we have your number so we can call you?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah. Just tell us when this shit airs Facebook.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Alright, dude, go.
Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to Edith Rodriguez. Cause you're pretty and you're really cool. And I love you. Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to Smokey Gomez for being fake gangster. Hey, dude, we still need to finish that song. Alright, dude, go.
I'd like to give a shout out to Georgie Zuniga for like telling like the stupidest shit at lunch.
I love you. A lot.
You're gay.
It's bold though. Alright, dude, I'd like to give a shout out to Flaquita Lily Arteaga for being weird.
Yeah. We need to hang out sometime. I'd like to give a shout out to Erwin Resendez. Oh damn, dude. I have to see you tomorrow at fucking church.
Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to Lady Paris for being cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know you. You said you saw me someday, I don't know.
Shit, dude, it's up to 7 minutes again. Hurry up.
Dang. I'd like to give a shout out to Tiana's, I don't know how to pronounce
Boys
it.
Avant, y'all.
Stuff.
Boys Avant.
But, I don't know,
Buddha. Wait, what? Stupid. Wait, no, she's gonna get mad at us.
Go!
Maybe we should delete that part.
No, just go.
Alright. I'd like to give a shout out to Sarah Arteaga for being pretty
Oh yeah.
and short and weird. Who's that?
That's your brother.
Hey,
Dude, get out of here.
I'm not tickling.
That's no chick.
Man, how you gonna take my gun, dude?
Get it.
Oh, no. Alright, dude. Go.
I'd like to give a shout out to Edel Osvaldo Rojo for being cool and for being a beast at soccer.
Yeah. Like to give a shout out to Annette Alanis. Alanis.
I have it?
Alanis. Chonies.
Alanis.
Alanis. For being cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to Sky Roll for being like the craziest person I know.
I'd like to give a shout out to Jennifer Flores for being my homie.
Who's that?
You don't know her, bitch. The girl was texting.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to Jada Simmons. Cause you're in my band class.
Dang, dude, 9 minutes again.
Oh damn.
We're
Hurry
so
up.
slow, dude. I'd like to give a shout out to Stephanie Delgado for being a stranger. Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to Neri Trejo for not talking to me.
I'd like to give a shout out to Linda Trejo for going out with this guy right here. A long time ago.
Was it, what, like 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. I go, dude.
I'd like to give a shout out to Laura Zuniga for not coming to visit me no more.
I'd like to give a shout out to Yvette Resendez for being my fake cousin, for being that dude's real cousin, for having a 15, for being your chambelán, for
Yeah, me too.
being cool. Go, dude.
Yeah,
Go.
we're gonna be the only reason that people go to your Go to your quince.
I mean, just look at his face.
Yeah.
We're just playing that.
Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to Liz Ramirez for being like a sister to me. Little sister.
I'd like to give a shout out to Irvin Hernandez for being stupid. Yeah.
I didn't already do it. Oh yeah. Dude, why do you get pissed off because I don't do 360s when we play Black Ops? He gets pissed off, dude. Yesterday we were playing snipers.
Okay, dude, the video's
Okay.
No.
I'd like to give a shout out to Carino Mendoza. I thought your last name was Wadi.
I'd like to give a shout out to Stephanie Valladares for not talking to me anymore. Yeah. You done?
No. I'd like to give a shout out to Edie Marie Hutchison for being really cool and for finally giving me back my jacket.
I'm done, dude.
You are? No, you're not.
Dude.
You didn't do all of them. You didn't do Maggie.
Shut up, dude.
Oh.
Oh my God.
And I'd like to give a shout out to Danny Estrada. Yeah. I don't know what to say about you.
For drinking a lot of milk. You get it?
Yeah.
I like to give a shout out to Maggie, Alyssa
Chan.
for being a stranger. You know, you should like hit me up sometime.
Yeah, even though y'all go out.
Who?
Faggot.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just playing though. You know I love you. Maybe.
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
That's all I got too. Alright, man. Peace out. You know,
Oh, dude, we did like a nass load of them in like 2 minutes.
don't drink and drive.
Yeah. Especially
Stay
since
safe.
it's the weekend.
You know, I love y'all
Yeah.
a lot. This middle finger explains it all.
Yes.
Peace.
Oh yeah, and somebody that didn't like Claudia Sanchez. Yeah. Thank you for listening to what I had to say the other day. Yeah.
And for somebody who didn't like it either, you know, Monica Perez.
Oh yeah, Monica.
You know,
Yeah, thank you as well. Thank you for listening to what I had to say Friday. Yeah, yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let go,
Thanks.
Monica.
I love you.
Love y'all.
Both of you.
Peace.